Good morning. Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 Ps to make really hard work hopefully easier. I know there's a bunch of stuff that we just have to do in order to succeed and live the life that we want. So we're going to be knocking out the 3P framework. So hopefully this can be very helpful to you this morning in getting the work done that you need to get done today. Cheers, friends. Enjoy the show. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another show of the Talk Taryn Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the absolute best person you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. This morning, we're going to be talking about how to make hard work easier. I know hard work can be a pain in the ass. It can be really tough to do, whether it's here we're stuck in the Midwest here. I wouldn't say stuck, we got the homey life, the family, the friends, all that good deal. But it's wintertime. It's cold. I'd rather just turn on a movie, even though the house needs clean, stuff needs fixing, or the work needs done for your job, your business, whatever it is you want to do. So today we're going to come with the 3P framework, and hopefully it can make you a person who can take advantage of enjoying the things that need to get done. There's this weird paradox where we want to put things off. We want to relax. We want to sit around, kick our feet up, just relax by the fire and not get things done. But we know that the best feelings in the world are accomplishment, productivity. They talked about, one of the people I really like, Grant Cardone, he talks about how he's not really striving to be happier. He's striving to be more productive, and talking about how the two are one and the same. So maybe we can do this morning. Maybe we can be a little more productive to reach a higher level of happiness, to reach a higher level of self-worth, to tame the mind, the monkey mind, the crazy stuff going on in our head. We're all crazy, folks. We're all crazy, jumping around, so much to do. So let's get right into the framework. Not going to beat around the bush. Essentially, this morning show. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tuning into the show this morning. We got some folks from the Midwest here in Illinois. Good morning. Good morning. We have some folks from, hello, Cindy, all the way from Arizona. Beautiful, beautiful Arizona. I am jealous of the weather out in AZ right now, I got to say. But okay, the 3P framework. So the first one is play. So the first P in the 3P framework is play. How can you be more playful in the things that you're going to want to do? So for me, the biggest winner I've had here, so selling my product, I think everyone should go to oneplp.com and take the one-page life plan to go from good to great, to make themselves happier, healthier, and wealthier. But to make the selling of this product more fun, I've been playing like Harry Potter music. Anyone a fan of Harry Potter here? So just some background music to just lighten the mood. Life is so serious. It's so easy to get caught up and get spun up with the seriousness that we have going on. So how can we make it more playful? And I was listening to this other podcast, and this person was just talking, he's like, yeah, I play Lord of the Rings. I play Harry Potter music, just stuff in the background that doesn't have words, so it's not distracting. I know I get a little hyper laser focused and riled up. So I really like stuff that's neutral, like instrumental music, classical music, or something just in the background that's been really helpful for me. Next up, it could be a game. So how can we... Games have been the greatest way for learning for thousands of years. This is how we teach our children. We want to be more playful. We want to help with that curiosity. Think of a time where it was like you made something a game. Maybe whether it's a point system, maybe you put some points on things. I think these are the strategies and ideas that can make hard work easier. So first, coming out with playful, some of the examples that we have on the screen that I was writing this morning. How can we approach the activity in a playful or fun way? Can we turn this into a game, or can we add some background music, the two examples that we just went over? So what are some of your guys' ideas? How can you make today, how can you be a little more curious? How can you be a little more playful when we're showing up to do what we need to get done today? So first one is play. And this one, I like to start with this one because you can't always have somebody working with you all the time. You can't have somebody else doing the work for you. Excuse me, folks. I just got to click over here on the sidebar real quick. All right, good to go. So we can't always have someone around us to help push us and push us forward and get things done. And that's why I like to start with play, because unfortunately, you're probably not going to sell for me. I'm going to have to do that myself, or maybe there's yard work you got to do, or whatever the task is. Either way, starting off with play, getting some music, some podcasts, whatever can make it a little more fun and enjoyable right off the bat. Okay. Coming in at number 2, we have people. As social creatures, human beings, we love to be surrounded by people. We love to be working with people. We like to collaborate with people. There's something very special and innate within human beings that we thrive when we're around people we know, like, and trust. I have a number of best friends who are all over the country, and I get to just kind of throw ideas out at them. What do you think about this? And just getting feedback and validation makes it a lot easier for me. Maybe on the action side of things. So do you have a study buddy? So say this worked really well for me. And when I was in college and was going through graduate school, study buddies made it a whole lot easier to just assemble and do the work. Assemble and do the work, right? Setting up a meeting time. Hey, we're going to all go to the library. It's going to be at this time. It's going to be fun, this and that. I know some people talk about it being distracting. Then maybe you want to be back in the play section where you have your background music, your podcast, whatever you're doing, your point system. But for me, I usually did really well with people, especially if it was activity based. So say if my biggest hinge is on the whiteboard over here, you guys can't see this, or you can see the corner of it in the screen. Either way, there's a whiteboard over here that I write just like my 3 priorities for the day, 3 things I really want to get done. And the top one's 20 contacts. I'm trying to make 20 contacts with real estate agents, life coaches, insurance agents, people who I can try and sell my product or service to. So 20 contacts. And it's been really helpful to jump in just a Zoom call, a room behind my little square, because we can connect with anybody all over the world now, and just jump on there and talk to them like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? So maybe this is a reminder you want to do a Zoom call with one of your family members, with one of your friends, and you want to talk about something and be held accountable for doing something that you want to get done. Okay, this can make the hard work easier. Or maybe when you're doing the activity, say you're doing yard work or fixing up the house or whatever it is you're working on, you just call up a friend and you're talking to them as you're passing the time. Maybe you're washing dishes, you're cooking an amazing meal for your family, whatever it could be. So study buddy people, getting these people into your lives. I additionally put on here on the screen that you can read is finding people who have similar projects as you, having similar values, similar goals. I think this makes it a lot easier and the ideas and the feedback that we're going to receive when we're in alignment with other people who are doing the same things that we're trying to do, I think make it a lot better. So for people, study buddies, just trying to find partners. I've also gotten with the rental property stuff that me and my girlfriend manage on the side and that we're rocking and rolling with. I joined an organization, a landlords association group, because I'm not the handiest dude in the world, far from, but I like real estate. I like what it does. I like that it gives us rent checks. I like that it cash flows. I like that it appreciates. All of these stuff that real estate does, I like that a lot for our investment portfolio. So it's worth the pain in the butt, in my opinion. But sometimes we need to be held accountable. So I joined, and we need to know what we're doing, right, to some extent. So I joined an organization. So maybe from the people side, if you're really struggling with something in particular, like me, I didn't know how to fix a bunch of different things. I join an organization and there's a bunch of contractors in there, real estate agents, lenders and stuff, people who know way more about me because I'm trying to focus on coaching and building this coaching company all day long. So I'm not going to take a lot of the time to research YouTube University on how to do a bunch of different things. So I kind of speed that up and ramp that up by paying to be in an organization. Most of these organizations are less than $100 to join. And if you don't got $100 to invest, then we need to be working on something else anyway. Okay, people, getting the right people around you, surrounding to them, whether we're talking on the phone, we're jumping on Zoom calls, or we're just meeting at the library. If we can get more people involved in the tasks that we're struggling, I believe we can make the hard work easier. Okay, fantastic. Okay, next up is power. So last but not least is power. And this one's always frustrating to me, to other people when we're kind of going through this. This is a coaching exercise I do with a lot of folks. So I'm talking about where's the power? Where is the power? And unfortunately, oh boy, it's just time under tension. Stupid Nike got it right, as always. So just do it. If you want things to be easier, if you want the hard work to be easier, unfortunately, Nike got it right. Just do it. And what would be the advice around that? It's like, what, but Tanner, I'm not doing it. How do I do it? And it's like, I would say smaller. So Tanner, I'm not doing it. I don't have the power. And it's like, go back to step one and try this again. Okay. So say when the power, I don't have the power. Well, maybe we can go back. Do we know the people? Do we know anybody who's doing this? So if you're struggling with a task, you don't know how to get it done, you don't know where to start, it starts to feel a little overwhelming, the project's been pushed off, and we don't have the personal power to just take one step forward, then I would say, who do we ask? So getting that who on there. Sometimes it's a who, not how problem. Sometimes we don't have to learn it ourselves. Sometimes we just got to find the right person who knows how to do it. So I've done that a lot with my business and marketing and automations and systems and AI tools and all this crap I'm too dumb to figure out. But thankfully, there's a lot of people who are smart enough to figure this out. So we got the who, maybe we go to people. And maybe you're like, oh, people distract me. I don't need this. Then we go to play. Each task is probably going to be different. So when I'm reading books, I don't need any help. I have a lot of power in this, but I read all the time. So I have a lot of time under tension. But for you, maybe it could be, yeah, I'm really not just, I don't even know what business I want to start. Maybe you have a couple friends, people who you can meet up, collaborate with, and just go over an idea. Write out a 2-page business plan. What are the objectives? How much money you want to make? What do you want your daily activities to be like, right? So I think it's very easy for us to get tripped up on, we pick careers before we pick our lifestyles, but we really should be picking the lifestyle we want to live and then finding the career that can support this. So, and I think having people around us in different eyes, 2 heads is always better than 1. 2 heads is always better than 1. And we want to make sure that we have the right eyes on it to help us just get feedback and learn. But you can see how this system kind of works all together. Different strokes for different folks. And it could be different activities. It could be different days. I sometimes need help with people for selling. But for creating stuff, I just need a more playful environment. For some other stuff, I need to just build personal power and getting reps under. And how do I build personal power? I include people or I make it more playful. So either or, but think of these 3, keep the 3 P's in your back pocket as you're going through today and see if this can be helpful in making your work easier. Harry Potter music, I think is really fun. Just sitting on a Zoom call with somebody, just to get it started. Just that, gosh, that is by far the hardest part, just getting started. So getting started or just kind of getting that time under tension and realizing I'm just going to do a little bit today and then I'll do a little bit tomorrow. I'm going to do 1, the power of 1, just 1 here today, 1 call, cleaning up one room, just one step forward. I'm going to give myself permission to have a great day and be in the present moment. And then I'm going to come back to it again the next day. Awesome. All right. Don't forget the 3P framework, being playful, using people, and building that personal power to get and make hard work easy. I hope this was helpful, folks. Cheers. And if you want to coach, if you want to work with a coach, I have over here just my new, you get my new, that's actually over in the Kajabi site. So we have a new giveaway. If you go over to 1plp.com, I'm giving away my values section is the first week to my course for absolutely free. And you can get it, it should just be popping up. There it is, Tanner's free giveaway. And you can embrace your self-discovery with the one-page life plan's first week on values. So if you haven't done an exercise on values, then this is absolutely the best one. Get to learn a lot of yourself, your values, how you represent yourself, and really answering that question of who you are. So feel free to go over to 1plp.com and get this free takeaway. All you got to do is put in your email address. I don't spam anybody. I'm not about that. But I do want to continue to provide good value up front, because I believe if you think I have a powerful, wonderful service, then you'll buy it and you'll tell somebody about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? If it's good enough and you love it and it changes your life, you'll tell somebody else. And that's what I believe good business is all about. So cheers, friends. That's all I got for us today. I'll quit preaching to you. You guys have an incredible, incredible day. Let's make sure to enjoy ourselves. In case you needed to hear it, I love you. You're a badass. Let's have an incredible, incredible Wednesday. Get all that good stuff done. Feel productive, feel happy, and do something kind for somebody else. Cheers, friends. That's all I have for today. Tomorrow morning, we should be rocking and rolling. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be rocking and rolling with another morning live episode. I'll actually be having a psychologist on, and she's out of the Chicagoland area. She does neuropsychology, and she does a bunch of testing for children and adults to kind of see where we're at. It's going to be a really fun episode. Can't wait for it. But that's all I had for today, folks. Keep checking out. If you know anyone who wants to jump on the podcast, I'm taking on new guests, but perfect. All right, friends, the 3 Ps, being playful, using people, and building that personal power to take us to the next level. That's all I got for today, folks. Cheers. Incredible, incredible Wednesday. See you guys bright and early, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow morning. Bye, folks.